Hey guys, and welcome back to Dash of Doom. Now, a number of you guys have actually messaged me and contacted me and said, "Oh, that Mojang is using one of my maps in the new Realms beta that they've launched." And yes, I know. Dash of Doom was actually created exactly for Realms. Okay, so this that you're seeing here was created exactly for Realms as a one of the first custom maps. I mean, this does not mean that I won't be putting this up for download for people who don't have Realms, but for now, I'm just going to keep it as exclusive for Realms for now. I mean, in the future, I will kind of release it. Now, a couple of months or month or so before Minecon, I was asked to actually update my Run of the Damned map to be 1.7 compatible and use features of 1.7. So I basically had to pretty much redo most of the mechanics. So if you actually have a look at the map, the buildings themselves, except for obviously the spawn, but the buildings themselves and the kind of the actual pathways and such, that did not really change. I mean, we've added a few here and there, we've added some extra tracks underground and so forth, so we added to the original Run of the Damned, but the mechanics itself has completely and utterly been redone for Realms. I've specifically designed certain features to be compatible for Realms, which I think it's got to do with the person limit. So this is a multiplayer run map, and you can run as many people as you want on this map. It will actually just stop you so that it only allows one person to start at a time. But once a person has started, the next person can start. And if you happen to meet them somewhere on the track, you can go and knock them down. So let me just quickly tell you, this is the map. Okay, so we are obviously in this little center start area here. And this start area was completely rebuilt by Cheesy. So thank you very, very much for that. Later on, Faros came and issued orders and tried to get things done his way, but we said no, we like it as it is. But yeah, thanks to Cheesy and Faros for that. Faros actually helped me build a lot of the track itself. I laid the basic track, he came and did the rest and some of the buildings. So yeah, a lot of help went into this, and then everybody who's tested and so forth. And then we've also had Wreckabilly, who actually built the exploding bits, which I'll show you very, very shortly. Okay, so we are in this room here with the three arrows, which are these three maps. They're exactly the same map. And then you'll see there's little red or red and white crosses, and these are the start areas. So you've got 5 random start areas that you will start at when you actually run, do the run. So if you do start run, okay, if you go through this door, you'll start the run. So just very quickly, the rules: never stop running, swimming kills, run scores how far you've run, highest score wins. The XP bar, don't let it reach level 1, so you have to run as fast as possible so that it doesn't reach 1. Water kills, stay on the track, run PvP, so you need to kill and run. Some bridges may explode. So I'm just going to do a very, very quick run. So the first thing you'll see is when I do a run, enter the room, I get a sword. Now this is for in case I actually meet a competitor somewhere. Right, so you see it's green, it started, and then I need to run. Okay, there was a sound as well, but I've got my sound turned off. Okay, whoops. Right, so as you can see, I've got my XP bar at the bottom, so I need to sprint run to stop that XP bar from actually reaching 1. Okay, so the moment it reaches 1, oopsie, the moment it reaches 1, I will start losing health. So, and when my health is 0, I will die, and that will be the end of my game. Okay, so let me just see if I can get a perfect. So you'll see on the right hand side, towards the top, I've got my run score. Now this measures how far I've run, or how long I've run. If I slow down or I stop, okay, you will see that I will actually start taking damage and I will actually die. Okay, so let me see, there's somewhere else. Oh, there we go, you see that bridge explode over there. So thank you very much for Wreckabilly for actually making these bridges for me. I'll take you to the redstone in a second. Okay, so you see I'm actually not doing too bad. Oh, okay, so I'm really not doing too bad. Right, let me just go this way. Okay, so the whole idea is to run as fast and as long as you can, and if you do happen to actually come across somebody else, you can just hit them with a sword, which will then just send them flying, which you've got the knockback on that. Whoops, ouch, ouch. Now, you'll also notice if you go downstairs, it will also cause you to take a bit of damage it'll speed up your bar. Oh, okay, actually really not doing too bad here. Okay, shall I show you the mines? So let's see if I can get into the mines here now. Okay, so I've got my, oops, I need, whoa, slow down too much. Whoa, okay, there we go. Whoa, all right, right. Okay, so I'm going to head into the mines, see if there's anything, and there we go. Okay, so my score was 319 on my first run. Right, so when you first start, okay, you will actually start in a tutorial area. So let me just quickly, so I'm just going to do the tutorial area in reverse now, actually. So let me just do game mode 1, okay. So right, so when you actually enter the game, so when you've actually installed it in your Realms account and you then start the game, you will start right over here. Okay, and this basically just tells you if you press these buttons, okay, there's the book, you'll get a book as well. If you press the buttons, you'll actually see, it'll tell you, it'll give you a very quick tutorial on how it works. Okay, and each one of these will tell you a bit more about how it works. So you start with speed 1, as you run it gets faster. Then part 3 is you do not regenerate health. So you do have a saturation potion, so you could sprint all the time. But you will not, if you take damage, you will not regain health. Okay, and then some of these parts require parkour. Okay, very, very, very basic parkour. And then we have lava kills or lava burns. Yep, we know that. And then we just, whoop, there we go. Oh, and then we have water kills. Now if you touch the water, you will die. Okay, now this came out long before I did the whole poisoned water thing. Okay, whoops, and there we go. Some bridges explode. So I think this one was just said some bridges explode. So once you've actually finished the tutorial area, you're ready to start. But just one quick little thing as well. Over here, we just have I very quickly added the main people who has been responsible for getting this up and running. I mean, there is so many people that was involved in this, and I do want to thank every single one of you. And I will do a kind of a shout out video at some stage, just, you know, naming and shaming all of you guys. Okay, so that's that. So we have the map room over here, which you've seen with the maps. We've got the start run over here. And then we've got the run settings. Now you'll see, before you start the game, if anything at all goes wrong, all you need to do is just hit the reset button. This will actually reset all of the clocks, all of the mob runs. It'll just reset everything. But you can actually choose what you want to do. You can do a day run, which you will see it'll change it to day, if you look outside. You can do a night run, and that'll change it to nighttime. You can do a thunder run, which will then cause the thunder and lightning, so you can see it started to rain over there through the glass. You can do a mob run. Okay, now what the mob run does, it actually randomly spawns zombies that start chasing you on the map. There's not a lot of them. Oh goodness, I just broke that. There's not a lot of them, but they are there. Okay, and just to reset this all, we'll just reset it all back to daytime and so forth. You can then also save your high score. What this does is, if you look on the right hand side, I have run score. If I were to run again, okay, if I were to run again, my score will be deleted from the right hand side. However, if I do save my score, whoops, it's because I'm in creative. Hold on. Nah, we were a little bit too early. You weren't supposed to see this just yet. So let me just quickly go back, take myself out. Out of create. Oh, now I've just kind of broken everything. Okay, and hold on. Let me just quickly put a button back here. So it was because I was in creative. I had that cleverly set up so that if you're in creative, it'll teleport you instead of actually. Okay, so if I just go game mode 2, right now if I hit the button, you'll see my score goes down, and then I'm reset to 0. Okay, but when I hit the tab button, you'll see it's now transferred my score into a new high score list. Now that score will always be there, even if I log out. If I log back in again, the score will be there as well. The only time that score will be rewritten is when I come back here and submit my new high score. Okay, that's the only time. So that's the high score thingy-majiggy. This over here just resets the whole scoreboard. So you'll see there's no way to actually enter. So you do need to be a administrator with access to a button to actually be able to. Now I'm stuck. To be able to get out of there. Okay. So, and then it'll reset. You'll see it's now removed my scoreboard from the side. So that just resets things a bit. Okay, so let's go and look at the redstone. Now, I'm not going to go into depth. I'm just going to show you a bit of the redstone involved in the whole mechanics of this. Okay, so this is something Faraz and Cheesy built, I think. Okay, so here is the redstone. So this over here, this bit over here is Wreckabilly's. Okay, so that deals with the exploding of the bridges. I didn't touch it. It was his responsibility, and that is his area. All I did was just hook it up to the main clocks. Okay, so where shall we start? These blocks over here. Okay, when you saw when I started the run, I had the blocks in the roof change colors to show me that when I should start running. So you also would have heard, I'm not sure why that didn't actually play, but you also had like chimes chiming out the time. So these blocks, there's 5 of them, so there's 5 groups. Each one deals with the timing of those blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Then over here, what do these do? These do something important as well. I think these spawn the zombies. Okay, so these over here, if you select zombie run, these over here spawn the zombies. Over here we have, okay, this is just to do with if you click on the little button underneath our heads, it'll just give you our YouTube channels. This over here is quite an old design of mine, which is the teleportation potion, teleportation potion. And over here we have, what is this? This is test 4, and then it does okay, this just resets something, stone brick. Okay, yeah, this just actually, to be honest, I can't remember what that does. Then over here we have your name flashes red when you're about to start taking damage. This is a random selector. It does random things, so you'll see it sets a random number for some reason, which I can't remember anymore. This is to do with a high score. This over here controls the scoreboard, my little XP that went up and down. Wow, man, there's a lot of stuff here to try and explain. Okay, and now, okay, so this just is all to do start 0. Okay, so I mean, do come and look. I'm not gonna, as I said, I'm not really gonna go through all of these command blocks, but these command blocks over here is what runs the whole game. In there, so that I mean, it's not really loading now, but in there I have hardly any command blocks at all. There's no command blocks. There is no clocks running or anything at all in the gaming area, only here in the spawn chunk. Because originally the run of the damned had quite a bad lag problem. Okay, so that was kind of, a bit of a pain, which now we have no spawners or nothing in the run area at all. So here's another start area. So obviously you saw how I got that. Just get through here. So there's another start area over there. Let me just see. This is the original start area. In the beginning, we only had one start area in the original run of the dam. So this was the original one, but we've now changed it. So we now randomly have this nice little forest building over there. So yes, we now randomly have up to five start areas. The nice thing about this as well is that at any time you can run anywhere. So even if you do fall off the track, you can still run along and somehow try to get back on the track. But the moment you stop or the moment you touch water, you will die. Okay, I've shown you this already. Yeah, so I'm not going to show you everything that's here. I'm going to leave some of it as a surprise. So yes, this is now available on Realms, and I probably, once Realms is freely available to all, if it's in a beta mode for all people, not just for the people in Sweden, I'll probably release this map as just a general download in any way. Okay, I do have more Redstone videos coming. I do have a few that I'll put out before Christmas, I promise. But for now, I'm just have fun with this. Well, those who do have access to it now, have fun with it. And if you guys have any issues with this at all, do contact me, try and get hold of me, and I'll see if we can kind of sort you out. This is my most favorite start area of all time. It's this little, yeah, this is another start area. Okay, cool, guys. Yes, this is Dash of, ooh, see, it's starting, it thinks I'm now in a run. Okay, this is Dash of Doom, exclusively available for the next few months on Minecraft Realms. So let me just really disconnect here. Let me just quickly show you how to get the map. So if you go to Realms, okay, if you already have a Realm account, or if you have a Realm account and you can actually configure your Realm, what you do is you select your Realm, you configure it, okay, you go to Reset Realm over there, and then you've got Select Template. Now there's the templates. You've got FV Disco's Cake Defense, you've got Block vs Zombies, you've got The Walls by Hypixel, you've got Autospleef by Seth Bling, you've got Dash of Doom by Dragnoz, you've got the Spellbound Caves by Vex, and you've got the Herobrine's Return by Hypixel. Okay, and then all you need to do is select one of them, go select, go reset realm, go yes, and then it'll just reset the whole thing for you, or create the new realm for you. And then, yeah, you can just edit it, rename it, change the different game modes and so forth. And once you're done, you go back, you go into it, and there we go. You'll see I've been reset. Here's my book. There's my book, and that's it. All sorted and all done. And that was Dash of Doom. Guys, thank you very much for watching. And as always, I will check you all later.